welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to be doing a very typical 10 things they don't tell you about uni. There's a lot they don't tell you about uni. As a fresher not too long ago myself, I'm now in second year, there were a lot of misconceptions, things that I was not told, perhaps lied to potentially about a few other things, or I was led to believe some things. I'm going to be brutally honest in this video. I don't want to put you off uni. Let's be honest, nowadays we need that piece of paper that tells us we are qualified enough to write a dissertation. Many of you might be like, who are you? My name's Becca. I go to Durham Uni. I just finished my second year, about to go on my year abroad. Basically, I do modern languages. I'll be graduated in 2 years, so I would expect to know quite a lot. Let's just stop waffling and get straight to this. Number one, everything is found out on Facebook. Now, that may or may not shock you, but it certainly did me. The reason that Mark Zuckerberg made Facebook was for Harvard students, but now it's for the students of the world. So do what I did and decide the summer before you start uni to come off Facebook and delete all your socials. It did not end well. If you haven't already made an account, make one now. It's easy, 5 minutes. Join all those groups, you know, freshers groups, society groups, SU, everything. Because everything is found on there. Number two, it costs money to socialise at uni.
No, I like money.
Think we know that, but no, this isn't, you know, your typical Ubers going out. See, if you want to take part in like the societies like balls, that's going to cost you a lot of money. You may think that your student finance will cover this, but simple answer is no, it won't. When you're paying accommodation, train tickets home perhaps, that's definitely something that I did not realise would cost me a lot. In fact, there are some unis where balls can cost anything from £80 upwards, going up to £250. One evening. For one evening. To always look out if your uni offers any financial support, like bursaries and grants, if you do want to do these events and you find yourself strapped for cash. Number three. Whilst joining societies is an absolute great idea. You can have a lot of fun, make friends. Something that perhaps people will not tell you, they can be very cliquey.
You can't sit with us at lunch.
And cliquey, I mean that, let's say they're running exec positions, so that might be president, treasurer, secretary, whatever. The people who are the current exec, sometimes they're very biased. So even if you're the most qualified person, they'll still give it to somebody who they just happen to be friends. Means, am I saying to you don't join societies? Absolutely do it. Is if you're wanting to go higher in terms of like your positions in the societies, then you're either going to have to become very good friends with the exec, or they're going to have to take an immediate liking to you. Number four, beware landlords and estate agents. Now, you may be told at some point you should probably buy insurance for your laptop, your phone, you know, because it could get stolen. But they never tell you beware the landlords and the estate agents. These people are lying, scheming thieves, and they will take your money at any opportunity. Now, the law has changed quite a lot in terms of fees, but if you have to do a deposit, these people will find any way to take your money in terms of cleaning fees, if something breaks. So take pictures from the start of your contract, at the end of your contract, and fight your case. At some point in your first year, you're probably going to have to start looking for a house for second year, and you're probably stressing about who you're going to live with. Trust me, don't stress about it too much. There are enough houses to go around. Number five, university can be a very lonely place. Bet you didn't see that one coming. You'd think with so many people around, like over like 3,000 students or whatever, depending on the uni, it can be like 10,000. You'll never ever be lonely, but in fact it can be much harder to make friends than you think. Sometimes you just feel like you haven't made a real connection with these people, and that just like friends of convenience because you see them every day, you go to lectures, or you like live in the same flat. And it's just like, yeah, well, I kind of don't vibe with these people. Why people say to you so much, put yourself out there, go to societies, you know, talk to people, because there will always be somebody who's like got something that interests you and somebody who like kind of gets you. Don't worry about it, you will find friends, and it does get better. This leads me on to my next point. Your friendship group will change quite a lot. I often think that people are under the impression that in their first week of university they have to make and find their like concrete friendship group. You don't have to. For a lot of people it can take a very long time and your friendship group will change quite a lot. It's life. 7. There will be a lot of reading involved. Perhaps that is something that will shock you.
Please, no! No! No!
I used to understand when I was in sixth form or say like doing my GCSEs and people would be like,
So-and-so is going to read medicine at King's College. So-and-so is going to read politics at like Oxford.
and I was like, why don't they just say they're going to study politics or medicine? No, it's because they're trying to tell you from the start there is a lot of reading involved. You'll be sent for like different modules, chapters, extracts of like papers or like research, and it can take a while to get through all of it. Keep up with your reading from the start. Don't be silly and think you can all do it in one night. You can't, honestly, and you're just gonna fail from the start if you don't keep up with your reading.
No!
Number 8. At some point your lecturer will probably be in your bibliography, as in like the people you mention at the end of your essay that you've written or mentioned about. The thing is that these lecturers, they don't even hide the fact that you're gonna have to mention them at some point. They'll put on the like core reading list, see like who's their book or they've written the textbook. It allows me to just add that your essays will be very much heavily marked on the fact how well you've engaged with secondary reading, so take it seriously from the start.
Okay.
The difference between getting a 2-2 and getting a first, so take note from now. Number 9. Sometimes you will feel less intelligent than everybody else in the room. So say for example you're in a seminar or tutorial, so these are basically like smaller groups. They're much smaller than lectures, and it's basically a chance for you to discuss like something in depth with a lecturer or like the leader, whatever. There are always these people who love to talk a lot, which is great for some of us who just don't want to talk. There are some who kind of make everybody else a little bit on edge because like, ooh, okay, this person knows a lot, which is great, like that's fab, but like makes us feel like we're not as smart as this person or so and so. There are people who are going to come from all sorts of backgrounds and like school types. Like, value is to reassure yourself all the time that you've ended in the same uni. You've all got different strengths. It's not that deep, really, it's not that deep. Number 10, the one you've all been waiting for, and this is to put it blunt to you. Uni doesn't guarantee you a good future or a good job. Take it from me from my numerous rejections for internships. You can still have a first class degree in like anything and find yourself unemployed. Don't believe the lie that we've all been told that if you go to uni it ultimately guarantees you the best future, the best job. It's the things you do at uni ultimately that are going to guarantee you a good future. So this could be like doing like societies and like, you know, running like social media campaigns and just kind of like seeming as somebody who's like very interesting and well-rounded. And my 10 things that nobody tells you about uni. I kind of want to do some things that nobody's kind of talking about, or like some people haven't mentioned here on YouTube, so excuse if at any point I've kind of made you a little bit more nervous about uni or I've kind of put you off uni. I promise you that is not my intention. I kind of wanted to be blunt and open and honest about like some things, but overall like uni can be an amazing experience. It's all how you kind of make it and navigate through uni, so don't be nervous, it'll be fine. And I hope to see you in the next video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next uni related video.